Hey, what's up guys? I hope you are doing well. In today's video we are going to talk about the scale tool. Where is it? It's here. So the scale tool is to resize the object. It means that to make it bigger or smaller. For example, if I click on this, I can see again I have this this white one. If I click on it, it will make the cube in all direction bigger or smaller like this. You see, what if I select this one, the x this is the x axis, I can move it like this, or I can move it from the y axis, make it smaller or bigger, or make it from the z axis bigger or smaller. You see, what about the other things like we talked about here? It only makes it bigger and limits it in the y-axis. For example, if I click this, you see it only makes it bigger in the z and x-axis and limits or locks the y-axis, and this one it locks the z-axis. You see, and this one locks the x-axis. Okay, you see, and we can see that the scale, it's like this. We can make it 0 and press tab, 0, press tab, and 0, enter. You see, it became 0, but we don't want 0. This is scale, it's measuring. If we make it 0, everything will disappear. So we have to make it 1, tab, 1, tab, enter. You see, it's cool. But we have another thing that, for example, if I click on this, I don't want to click on this. I can press what? Yeah, you guessed it, scale for S for the scale. Okay, for example, let me move this one, shift S, selection to cursor. Okay, let's press S on the keyboard and you can see it's proportional. It makes it bigger in all sizes or smaller in all sizes. Let's make it right click so it will disappear, or I mean it will neglect the scale. It will make it same as itself and keep it and change it. Okay, for example, if I press S, I want to make it bigger in the x-axis. I can press X and it will be like this. If I want to make it bigger in Y, I can press Y. If I want to make it bigger in Z, I can press Z. If I want to make it bigger in X and Y axis, I have to press Shift Z, so it will limit the Z axis. If I limit the X axis, I have to press Shift X and it will limit X axis. Shift Y, it will limit the Y axis like this. You see, and let's come back to its normal nature. I mean, let's make it and Shift S, cursor to or I mean Shift C, Shift S, cursor to selection, and let's come to here. I want to make this one bigger, S, and I will press 2 and enter. It will be bigger, two times bigger than usual. Okay, and this was today's lesson. I hope it was helpful. And let us, I forgot something. Let's not forget, we have two scales, scale cage. We have scale cage. What the scale cage is, we can scale it from here. If we go from this corner, you can see it makes it bigger in all directions. But if I go with this, it only makes it bigger only in X and Z axis. What about here? It only makes it bigger in X and Y, I mean in Z and Y axis. And this one in X axis, and this one X, and this one for the y-axis, this one for the y, and this one for the z, this one for the z, but this one is for the middle ones, this one in the center of the edge, they are only related to two axes, but this one, no, they are in all axes. The edge, I mean the corners are in all corners, but this one is only for one. The center of the surface is only for one axis. I hope it was helpful, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.